Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a sleep physician, and if you're insomnia, this channel is for you. We often talk about overcoming insomnia, or battling insomnia, or crushing insomnia, or beating insomnia. Now, the way we talk about insomnia may not be very productive or helpful, because the more you struggle with it, the more you try to sleep, the less you get. More on this in today's episode. Hi there, I hope you're doing really good. And if you're new to the channel, big welcome to you, of course. Now, something that's been on my mind for a long time, at least 1 or 2 months, which is, I want to talk about like how we talk about insomnia. Maybe not any deep insight here, but I think it's going to be helpful still to anyone tuning in. So it really kind of started with the episode I called Talking Insomnia number 9 with Ellen Wormter. She's a nurse practitioner specializing in sleep. Really insightful, great episode. Definitely tune into it. I call it something like something with a giant, and that's because one of her big insights was that the more you struggle with insomnia, the stronger it gets. And why that is really because the only thing that can actually produce sleep and make us sleep is our own natural sleep drive. And the only thing that kind of creates the natural sleep drive is wakefulness. And that's what, we use in cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. So trying anything apart from wakefulness, really, to produce sleep, such as, turning the lights up low, like staying off electronics and supplements and gadgets and things like that, they cannot produce sleep. But what they do produce is self-monitoring. Like you're trying to see, like, okay, I turned off the lights. How's this going to work? It brings more attention to insomnia. The more attention it gets, the more preoccupied it gets, the stronger it gets, et cetera, et cetera. So the point here is that, the more you kind of struggle with insomnia, the stronger it gets. And she said, like, it can become a giant. Now, in light of that took me to a place of thinking about how we talk about insomnia. Me, myself, I used to always talk about like overcoming insomnia. Like if you do this, if you do that, you can overcome your insomnia, which I probably still do. But I try not to. And here's why: because the word overcome, it implies that, to get better, you have to like kind of suppress something, to overcome something. But oftentimes we also talk about like beat insomnia or crush insomnia, which really implies that there's a fight, like you really have to fight your insomnia, or cure insomnia, which implies that it's a condition or disease. So in light of that, I think this is not something that maybe is super important, but still all those words, overcome, beat, crush, cure, they kind of send the wrong message. They send the message that you have to like fight your insomnia or cure it, or like something like that, which does not work. In fact, you have to do the opposite. And that's what Ellen talked about in that episode, was like, you have to step away from the fight, step away from the struggle, do less. And then that giant becomes like, diminishes and disappears. And so what I'm trying to do, and you may have picked up on this, is I'm trying to use, I don't know if I'll stick with the language I use now, but what I'm trying to say instead is move past your insomnia, or get past your insomnia, or leave your insomnia, implying that it's not supposed to be a struggle or a fight. You just do the things you're supposed to do as part of cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, and the insomnia goes away. It becomes a part of the past. You move past it. So just want to share that. Hope that those thoughts are helpful to you. And if you have any questions, leave a comment or send me an email. Daniel@insomniainsight.ca. And I'll hope to have you back here real soon. Tomorrow, by the way, if Carlos is listening, I'm going to do a podcast reply. I very much thank you for your email. I think hopefully I'll deliver something that is of value there. Okay, that said, have a good night. Bye-bye.